What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Immortal Figure Reviews and more. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go in depth on a custom piece that I have here. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into sections and show you what exactly I did, how I put this whole piece together. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see, there's two pieces that stand out here. The first one being the Ghostbusters Firehouse, and the second one being the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret Lair playset. And what I did was I combined these two to create a city block, basically. The second building is something that I made from scratch. It consists of two poster boards for the side piece and the front piece. I did some cutouts for the windows. I put some graphic paper for the brick effect that you see there. The roof is actually made with real shingles, and then I have a chimney, as you can see. Basically it was another piece that I used from a playset that was just looked like a chimney to me. And then as you can see, the piping is something from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle playset. I almost forgot to mention there is a third piece on the right that belongs to another playset, which was the Bat Cave. Here's another angle of the diorama so you can kind of get an idea of the attention to detail that goes into this. A lot of work went into this, a lot of hours of painting and just building, and it was a labor of love. And here's another angle of the alley from the Batcave playset that I used over here. And then there's an X-File figure there just for effect. Here's another shot of the alley, or close-up, and as you can see, David Bowie on my left, just a poster just to add for the effect that it is a street, and you know, they're fans of David Bowie. And I want you guys to focus over here on the Stranger Things Let the Journey Begin. Obviously, Let the Journey Begin, that little sticker there is from a Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit figure line, and Stranger Things obviously from Stranger Things. And basically the idea that I had was to let the journey begin Stranger Things bar, because the actual inside of this is a bar. Now what I'm going to do before we get into that is go to the second level of the diorama so you guys can get an idea of what the sewer looks like. Okay, so now to the lower level of the Mutant Ninja Turtle playset, and as you can see, it's a total overhaul. I repainted everything. I added some water effect at the bottom there, a lot of shadowing. I printed out caution paper, or actually just a paper full of caution signs at different sizes, and what I did was I cut them out and I glued them on there. There's a lot of attention to detail. There's some railing from the dollar store. You always find there's like a G.I. Joe or some kind of 3 3/4 figure that has an accessory with, like, you know, rails or whatever, and that's where I got that from, just to kind of, you know, do not cross the streams. I want to go a little bit in depth with the floor and what I did to get that water effect. First of all, shout out goes to ACB. I got my idea from them, and their ideas for dioramas are phenomenal. If you haven't subscribed to them and you're an action figure collector, what the heck is wrong with you? But anyway, shout out goes to them. The floor is a Luan board, so it is wood. And what I did was I painted it green, and I put some shadowing so it was green, and then some black spray paint over it, kind of to give the shadow effect. And then I took Alex Plus, kind of put Alex Plus silicone caulk on there for the windows and bathtubs and whatnot. Put it on there and took a spoon and kind of like went up and down with the spoon, you know, to kind of get that effect of splashing water. My kids say it looks like acid, and that's fine because it is a sewer, so it can be acid, it is waste. That's the whole point. And then after all that stuff dried, I dried brushed the right on top of it. All that white stuff is dried brush. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this diorama around because it doesn't stop there. So this is the inside of Stranger Things bar, and you can see here we already have a visitor. Deadpool just kicking back, watching a little bit of AVP. Must have been a rough day at the office. This is obviously an adult-orientated theme, and I put it here just for laughs. Just to get into a little bit of detail. A lot of the accessories are from different playsets again. Actually the bar is from a Barbie playset, the stools as well. There's a table over here on my right, or it's actually a wheel, and it belongs to The Walking Dead. The TV I just built from scratch. It's just Popsicle 6 painted black, and then I used the card a display of a picture of AVP for the screen. Works well. There's some finger lights over here, and if I pan over here, you can see there are some pictures of various drinks. There is a cup. That bottle came from a Imagine X figure, and I just added the paper in there. I just never drew anything on it. Then there's some posters, various posters of Assassin's Creed. And then the floor is again the sticky paper from Walmart, and it makes for a nice hardwood floor. I could have done a better job, but I kind of rushed it. Again, this is always a work in progress. I always go back and I fix pieces as needed whenever I feel inspired, basically. Oh, and there's also a little picture of a ship over here. I didn't do anything yet with the second level and the third level as well. There's just a parrot there. And then this is the inside of the house that I built from scratch. As you can see, a long hallway there, and a drawer or dresser, and some weapons on there, some posters on the wall, some brick wall, exposed brick wall on the end there. There should be a floor here, which I haven't gotten around to doing it. And then there's the second level right here, which is empty. I think there was a drawer here or dresser with a fish bowl on it. I have to ask my kids about that. Okay, so here's the inside of the sewers, and you can see right off the bat that I took the floor part of the turtle playset and I put it in here, and I braced it with like 2x2s. There is a piece in the back that belongs to Underworld. The canisters, some of them or one of them belongs to a generic soldier playset that I got at Walmart. Then there's the ventilation fan piece, which also went with the floor on the outside of the turtle playset, but I put it here to kind of give the effect of a real sewer. There's some again graphic paper that I got at Joann's Fabric that I glued over here. There's the candle piece that belongs to The Walking Dead, and then some random accessories like from different action figures that I put together. And now on to the final section of this diorama. As you can see, there's a table with a bunch of weapons, different accessories from different figure lines, computer monitor. There's an actual computer here too that I kind of built from scratch. All it is a piece of wood with a sticker in the front. That's both of them, and the stickers are actually from the Batcave playset. On my right, you can see there's a small piece of wood with grenades on it on the bottom there, and that's from the Underworld playset. And then there's other weapons here too. If you let me pan over here and get the lighting right, but yeah, you can see there's different machine guns, automatic rifles and such. The flooring is made from space wedgers for tile and flooring. Got that at the home improvement store, Lowe's, and spray painted that silver. And then there's some more stickers on my left here that belong to the Batman playset. Okay, so here are some scale shots, and here's Deadpool in the base, and you can get an idea of the size. This is a 6-inch Deadpool figure from 2018. Here is a Neca 8-inch scale Freddy Krueger. Here's a shot of a Marvel Legends Punisher. Some Neca zombies from Resident Evil. Here is a Jason Voorhees figure, and he is a little bit too big for this diorama, but we could still make it work. Here's a Toy Biz Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure. So there you guys go. Just an idea of what I did with these two pieces, and I wanted to share with y'all. I should also add that I found both of these pieces for under $10 each at a flea market, so that's definitely a score for me. A labor of love, a lot of blood, sweat, tears, paint, nails, wood went into the building to bring this thing to life. Okay, so if you like the video, please comment and subscribe. You can also follow me on my Instagram. There's a link in the description.